All right, all right. Hey, Ophiuchus, please forgive me. I think I forgot you guys earlier. I don't think you guys got the storyline that I did for everybody else yet, which is who's thinking about Ophiuchus? Let's go ahead and jump on into this, and we shall see where this one takes us. We have got the Ace of Pentacles. It is upright. A Queen of Wands in the reverse, and a Six of Pentacles. Okay, so unfortunately, we have a little bit of an unsavory energy here because this is a karmic energy. I feel like we have one of two things. We either have possibly a Leo, Sag, or Aries that thinks about Ophiuchus, but they think about Ophiuchus in the context of how come you're getting what should be mine? How come you get to have a new beginning? How come this dude wants to give to you? How come? So I could put it that way. This could be somebody jealous thinking about Ophiuchus, but this could also be whoever is here giving and sharing energy. And it could be that they're like, oh boy, I just know that this person's going to be pissed off when they find out that I'm giving this to Ophiuchus. So I don't know which person, because it's the queen is our primary focus because she's our court card. And she's big mad and she's very selfish. Unfortunately, I'm going to say this is probably her energy, but it could be the person who's thinking about Ophiuchus could basically it's two people. It's the one who's going to be giving to Ophiuchus instead of to the Queen of Wands, or in addition to the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is selfish enough where it's like, yeah, but I don't want anybody to have anything. It's mine, mine, mine. We've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I gotta say, it feels like this is going to be one of those lingering energies where she could be big mad and stewing and brewing over Ophiuchus for quite some time. Now, this could be an ex who's just irritated that Ophiuchus's life seems to be moving forward. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to project, I wonder what great thing's going to happen next to Ophiuchus. But it's like, why spend the time being unhappy? High Priestess, they still feel really tapped into Ophiuchus's energy. I'm sorry that this is such a tough vibe, but they seem very connected still to Ophiuchus, and they really still want Ophiuchus, but they also want what isn't theirs. And they also don't feel happy for Ophiuchus for moving forward. Everything is about, but I still want more. So even if they want Ophiuchus, it still seems like they want Ophiuchus in a selfish way. What do they really want from Ophiuchus? We see there's passion there, but passion could also still be anger. Now they want Ophiuchus to be stuck on them, love them, want them. And it feels a little bit like even if they are inconsistent and have other lovers, they still want Ophiuchus to be consistent and be in love with them and be stuck on them. And I only read it in such a negative light because it's coming from a very selfish Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so they do know that Ophiuchus is a real catch. Ophiuchus in this storyline is shown up as an emperor. Doesn't matter if they're a divine masculine or not, Ophiuchus comes across as a divine masculine energy, is this powerful emperor. And in their mind, this powerful emperor, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. They know that Ophiuchus does not feel connected to them, and that Ophiuchus has maybe moved forward, and that Ophiuchus is entitled to all the happiness that they are creating. They also know that Ophiuchus knows that they know this. We got two High Priestesses. So we have this subtle energy going back and forth. It's like Ophiuchus almost feels like the little spidey sense, little hairs on the back of their neck going up saying, I know this person is still keeping tabs on me, or I recognize that there's still some kind of strange jealousy out there. There's something that still exists. I know. But regardless, I don't know, there's this feeling that they know that Ophiuchus has moved on. Maybe that's why they're having kind of like a temper tantrum, because they just don't like the way it is. Why can't you still want me? How is it that you're moving on without me, Ophiuchus? Why don't you still want me? I know you're a catch, and I know you don't see me as your person. You see me as your karmic, but that upsets me. Well, it kind of feels like of course that would sting. Of course that would hurt to not be chosen. So we can have some compassion for that person. But let's also remember they are acting like a karmic. What's Ophiuchus's vibe? We have Wheel of Fortune. I think Ophiuchus was trapped in this web for a while, and now they maybe are unstuck, but that karmic is still stuck. There's the awareness of, the Wheel of Fortune is like some things are changing, some things are coming up, some things are going down. There's, the reversal of roles, there's the karma reversal. And we definitely have, I think for a while, either this person manipulated Ophiuchus and kept them stuck, but now finally that's shifting and changing. I have a Two of Swords upright. This has been tough. Even for Ophiuchus, it's like, I'm finally moving forward, and the last thing I want is for that energy to come with me. I really need to make the break for this. I got to free myself from all this. Six of Wands is upright. Ophiuchus is really moving toward tremendous success. That's all I see is huge success. Ophiuchus moves onward. Ophiuchus is not a part of this stuck energy anymore. Six of Swords. Everything here from the universe says, keep on keeping on, Ophiuchus, get out of Dodge, keep moving towards success, block the energies of things that you don't want, keep flowing onto calmer places. There's something about moving, traveling as well, versus, both of these are stuck energies. Well, let me reframe that. The Wheel of Fortune is not stuck at all, not when it's upright. This is about divine timing. Everything is moving, but you notice that we have the spider web. So the stuck energy is no longer stuck energy. But it was. And now we have all this motion forward. We have all this action taking. So it really kind of feels like continuing to free themselves is the best thing Ophiuchus could do. May I just ask, what is going to come of this person from the past who seems to have been so very grabby? We have that Six of Swords. They will move on also. They will get over this. They too shall move on with the Six of Swords. I mean, it's a tough one for them for sure. Ten of Wands, they still don't want to look in the mirror, but they will lay down burdens and eventually stop being big mad and stop trying to pay attention. Two of Swords. But I don't know that they'll ever fully understand why Ophiuchus didn't go down that road with them. I think they don't want to recognize what part of their behavior was toxic. They just want to kind of let go of this and move on eventually. That's, to me, that kind of says it's somebody who's still going to stay in toxic patterns or karmic patterns where, eventually they might even tell themselves, well, you know what? I wouldn't want to focus anyway. I'm blocking them. It could even be like they flip the script and tell themselves a total like nonsense story because they don't want to see the reality of what it was. By the way, this person could be a Libra, could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Virgo as well, or as we saw in the beginning, a Leo, Sag, or Aries with that Queen of Wands. What is the big outcome for Ophiuchus? Because we see Ophiuchus moving on. The Hermit. Ophiuchus may meet a Virgo. They may become quite a sage. They may take a bit of a journey into some deep introspection. This could take a little while. If Ophiuchus is moving onward toward greater self-satisfaction and happiness, they might actually stay single for a period of time and start picking up some new incredible insights. You notice that his third eye is tattooed on his head in amongst the imagery of like a tree of life. This feels like, I think Ophiuchus is on a very spiritual path, and they're becoming very much aware of it, and they're really listening to this, and then things start to kind of like open up. And I'm wondering if it's going to be new perspectives. Like, remember that karmic was like, I know Ophiuchus is going to get to move on and I'm jealous. But I don't know if they could have even joined Ophiuchus where Ophiuchus is going, because this feels like Ophiuchus is opening up new spiritual gifts, or is going to start to be connected to a form of spiritualism or a form of like comprehension that's going to be so different. This really feels like some massive upgrade. A Ten of Swords is a painful ending, but it's a painful ending where I wonder if Ophiuchus had never quite like really been able to hear the divine the way they'll be able to from this point forward. If their years of like not actually trusting in some of that is coming to a close, and now here they are like really feeling this energetic awakening. I don't know. I feel like it's a, I don't know, kind of like a baptismal, or like they're going to be a fresh born, newborn Ophiuchus. Wow, we have again with the Six of Wands and again with the Wheel of Fortune that we've had this, both of these cards come out already, and they come out again in this deck. Huge amount of success, but it's like Ophiuchus is just now getting onto the path that is right for them, the path they belong on, the path that is going to be really meaningful and really spiritual and really help them to progress forward in life way faster also. That is so exciting. That looks beautiful. We don't see like love and romance so much as we see this big timeline shift for Ophiuchus in other matters, like their life needed to take on some new dimensions. But just because, I'm always gonna do one little check-in. What about matters of the heart? The Hermit again with the Two of Pentacles. Ophiuchus is really looking for their perfect match. You notice we've had a lot of duplicate cards. Even this, the Two of Pentacles can be about something balanced. And we've seen the Hermit twice. So I feel like Ophiuchus is on the path or running parallel to someone who's going to be a great match for them in the realm of romance. But I think they won't meet this person until they are done with their Hermit's journey at the exact same moment that Ophiuchus is done with their Hermit's journey. They could meet on like a spiritual retreat or something. I don't know if they're going to be staying at a place that has a long staircase. I'm picturing actually a staircase that goes all the way down to like a beach. And this is like, taking a nighttime walk and coming up to the top. And then there's, whatever the restaurant, the location, or not restaurant, what am I trying to say? The resort or something where the retreat is being hosted. It's like you come up from the beach and then you're standing and it's super brightly lit. Otherwise you're down there with a torch, on the beach or something, just with a flashlight or a torch. It feels, I'm sorry, that's very specific, but sometimes I get little images in my little head, and that's what I have on that one. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up, Ophiuchus. All right, take care. I'll see you again real soon.